Hey, what's up, YouTube channel? It's Taurus down there again, y'all. And this, of course, is that Go Hard or Go Home channel. All right, y'all. Hey, I know I've been out for a while for the old to be watching me all the time, but y'all know how I do it. I don't talk about this stuff. I don't come on here every day. I just come with important subjects, okay? And things like that. So if you like what you hear today, I'm going to tell you again at the end. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share and join the journey, okay? All right? For those of y'all that been watching me, Unc ain't gone. He gonna keep telling y'all the good stuff, but you gotta be subscribed to make sure you get it, all right? Make sure you got a notification bell on, all right? So we're gonna go over what we're gonna go do with this video today, okay? All right, I'm gonna talk a little bit about why I made the video. That's gonna happen first. And then we're gonna talk about what causes depression for the men. And then we're gonna talk about what to do before and after that to try to alleviate some of this, okay? And we're gonna go over this little report here a little bit too. It's medically reviewed. So we're gonna talk about a little bit of that, okay? Now, why did I do this video? I have experiencing this with some of the guys that I know that they are just, after they get into relationships, they get out of a relationship, they go into a downward spiral. Okay. A lot of feeling bad, a lot of just stuff. Okay. And we're gonna go over that here in this video. But what I want to do is try to give guys tips to avoid this kind of thing or to be able to mitigate it once it happens, okay? So we're going to get started here, y'all. We're going to talk about what you call it here, the article. All right, this is from healthcentral.com, okay? And as y'all can see, it's medically reviewed. Let me quit hitting that. See right there, medically reviewed. And it was updated July 12, 2023. So it's not that old. And it was done here by Laurie Solomon and the medical reviewer is Marissa McMillan. So those are women. Okay, McMillan Tomasic. So I guess that's her name, her marriage name, and either way it goes. I want to put it out there that women reviewed this. So it's not guys saying this. All right. It's women too. Okay. Now, you look right on the screen and it says when relationships end, women do better than men. Okay. Telling you right here. All right. And they dig into this matter and how to help men heal. Okay. So we're going to go down here and check a little bit of this out. All right. Matter of factly, this seems to be, we just started the beginning because it's not going to be that much. All right, you probably heard, let's see, the cliche of seeing some version of TV, some version of this on the movie. I've seen it in real life. All y'all seen it in real life, all right? Woman gets dumped by a man. She takes a cat, goes to her mother, and the friends rush her aside. And then over the following weeks, there's soothing reassurances while the woman works through her grief and tried to pick herself up again, sneaking into the office bathroom from time to time to fix her tear streaked eye makeup, but ultimately emerging more confident and hopeful than before. All right? This is a scenario they're giving you. And do men, particularly heterosexual men, experience something similar when they go through a breakup? And several studies, both large and small, and this one that we're going over right now, suggest that they have a tougher time than women do when a romantic relationship ends. For example, a team of researchers at the University of British Columbia conducted a study examining the ways in which men seek or fail to seek mental health help after a relationship ends. The study included 47 men, 26 of whom had separated or divorced, and 33 of whom were single during the study. And the subject's partners had initiated about half of the breakups, okay? So we already know that's, yeah. We already know, so this is about 47 men. Now that half of them got broke up with first. So we already know that from women, the divorce statistic, that women initiate about 70% of divorces. We already know this, okay? So, they say divorce is harder on men too. The results indicated that men did not do particularly well emotionally in the aftermath of their breakups. As part of the study, The subjects were asked to fill out a screening tool for depression, and more than half showed results that indicated mild to moderate depression, which is some of the reasons I'm making this video now, so y'all can pass this on to other guys, each one teach one, because you might be depressed after you're in a relationship. You may not know it, and you may, you know what I'm saying, but you're going to probably show the signs of it, and I've seen it in a lot of guys. And of those subjects, almost half said they had experienced suicidal thoughts, okay? So half of them have depression, and half of them were thinking about suicidal thoughts, guys. That is serious, okay? So they had experienced suicidal thoughts in the prior 2 weeks. And this is concerning, of course, because according to the study's authors, divorced men are 8 times more likely to die by suicide than divorced women. 8 times, guys. So keep that in mind. That's why we got to get this info out and try to keep guys from being depressed, all right? So here's the deal. It's no surprise that men fare worse than women after romantic relationships. You can see that down there, ends, okay? According to Richard Reeves, a writer and senior fellow at the Brookings Institution, who authored the book of Boys and Men, Why the Modern Male is Struggling, Why It Matters, and What to Do About It. Reeves has specifically studied the aftermath of divorce, a period in which men struggle across a range of categories, employment, health, and finances, compared them with women, okay? Okay, now look, I got a divorce too one time at one point, right? And yeah, see, your money's going to change because if there's kids, she's going to get child support, and if she wants alimony and stuff, she's going to get that. So it's going to be you paying for pretty much two households while still trying to, you got to pay for yours and you got to pay for hers. That's what winds up happening, all right? That's why I'm coming on here now. Hey, I didn't get depressed, so I'm show y'all how I got out of it too, how I didn't do it. We're going to talk about that in a minute, all right? Now, here goes that statistic, guys. Here it goes. Women initiate divorce twice as often as men do, which could lead to them being in a stronger position afterwards. Okay? The stereotype of marriage being more important to women is not true, Reeves said, citing a 2016 study in which 58% of men, that's almost 60, indicated that being married was very important to them versus 47% of women, and that's a big change. Look, guys, y'all better stop believing that women want marriage and women care about you and women want to be in love. That the study just told you no. Okay? The study just told you no. 60% of men, 58%, because the number's right down there up under me. 58%. It's not me saying it. Ladies, if you're watching this, it's not me saying it. It is the studies. Okay? 58% of men want marriage compared to about 47% of women, which is a little less than half. So guys, take yourself serious and take the numbers serious. Okay? So we're gonna move past this because I just wanted to get that part out right there. It goes on to say that women that usually got more friends and stuff, and that's what helps them out. But I want to put those numbers out there and stuff before I really kind of got into some of this. All right? Because now we're going to get into my personal things. All right? Here we go. Now, I want to try to help guys to alleviate some of this stuff because I know a lot of y'all are going through it out there. All right? You got this whole manosphere, red pill, all this junk going on, but it's not going to help you combat this type of stuff right here. You got to use common sense. All right? Clapping back at them, clapping back and saying back what you got to say to a woman that don't matter because they don't care. All right? I want to let y'all know that first off top. And we're getting that in more of the videos. All right? I want to talk a little bit about what is causing this depression after the relationships for the men. All right? And then most times I see it in these guys, and it's some of it was for me that same way. It's just that I counteracted it with the things that I'm going to tell you about after this. All right? Because we ain't going to be here long. Y'all know how I do it. Once it's watching me, I put the info out, and I let that roll. All right? And don't forget, guys, if this info is helping you, if you're learning something, teach it to another guy. Even if you don't tell them about me, and if you don't tell them go watch this guy's channel, you tell it to somebody else because it's helpful. All right? What I've noticed with talking to guys about this stuff is that after this thing, about 3 things that's wrong. It's one of them that he worked his ass off, okay? Because most women say they want a guy that works hard and pays the bills. And a lot of guys are doing this. A lot of guys get surprised after. That's why when the divorce comes or the breakup comes, it's like, well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a man. And, you are, but that doesn't always mean it's going to be enough. Okay? So you got to remember that too. We'll talk about that in a minute here. We'll talk about that. Second thing, the man loved the woman and he believed she loved him. Okay? That's the second thing I'm going to see with guys. And you just got done, look, the things got done telling you, women initiate this junk twice as much as you. They will get rid of your ass quick. They don't care. It's not me saying it. We just got done reading the stats, okay? So guys better start paying attention to that and understanding it, all right? Number 3, the man that gave the woman everything he had. We're going to talk about that in a minute here. After we go over the other 3 counteracting things, okay? So here we go. We're going to go into the counteraction of it because y'all know me, I ain't going to be here long. I'm going to tell you the real and tell you the info, and then I'm going to get out of your face, okay? What to do about this, all right? Now, number 1, we said the man worked very hard. It's one of the reasons why he's got a problem about it once it happens, all right? And I say that you can work hard, you can pay the bills and do all this stuff, but never think you're doing enough. Never think it. Even though you think you're doing all the things that a man should do, never think that that is enough. Okay? Because whatever you think a man should be doing, a woman's got like 50 other things on top of that, and you might not know those things. It's just how it works, okay? So you work hard, pay the bills, do what you're supposed to do, but don't think you're doing enough. Don't get comfortable. This is what I'm telling you right here. Don't ever get comfortable in a relationship with a woman and think that you're doing everything that needs to be done. Because with them, that shit can change like 5 minutes, all right? Now I talked about in the last one, I said the man loved the woman and believed she loved him. Here's the counteraction for that. You can love her, and you should love her, because you're going to need to love her, because you're going to be paying all the bills, you're going to be doing A, B, and C in most cases, because if you listen to the videos and all the stuff you see in the social media and stuff right now, women want a man that's going to be paying all the bills, because you're going to be doing all that if you want to be in a relationship. I try to avoid them as much as possible. I try to keep it to a friends with benefits thing, but if you're going to be in a relationship, your ass is going to be doing this. You're going to have to love this woman, because you're probably going to be giving up everything that you got to stay with her. Never believe she loves you. Never. No matter how much she tells you, no matter how much she tries to prove it to you. Take the gifts, take the things she's saying, you know what I'm saying, and respond to them and be like, you know what, I love you too. But in your mind and your heart of hearts, in the back of your head, you don't be believing nothing that come out of her mouth. Got it, guys? Because that's how it's going to work. The only way you're going to be able to fix it, guys, because they not going to tell you that it's going this way. They're going to be leaving you, but you what you feel like and what you think, that shit ain't finna matter right then. Okay? It probably never mattered. That's why you wind up having to be a provider in the first place. Because men that women like or want to be with don't have to provide for them. I'm telling y'all that right now. It's something we'll get into in more other videos. Y'all that's watching me, that have been watching me all the time, Haddonfield, Hancock, Peg-West, you know what I'm saying, Real Truth, JoJo's like that be coming and coming on my lives, y'all already know that that's the deal. Y'all already know the deal that I'm putting out there. Love them to death. Love them. Take care of her while you with her. But just don't believe that she got that same feeling for you. Okay, let's get number 3 because we're finna get out of here in a little bit. All right, look. Number 3. Like I said, the man gave the woman everything he had. They did things and they took care of stuff. And he probably did this shit. And most times I see guys, they had done this stuff to the point where the dude was broke. He didn't have nothing left. He was giving everything he had got, and then the woman decides to leave. Okay? Even happened to me that way. This is how I counteracted it, though. And it's one way that I've always counteracted it. Because I know why my relationship ended. They all ended over money. All right? I said the man gave the woman everything he had in the cause. Here's the prevention of it. Don't do that. Make sure you happy also. Don't go into the point of you all the money and everything. I see guys all the time. The shit they got, it's in her name. They got this in her name. They got that again. They're giving everything to her, but then when shit starts to get bad, she just leaves and takes all that stuff. See, I never did that. This is why my relationship ended. I know why they ended. Okay, he would be like, okay, well, we can avoid this right here. Like, a lot of women ask me to buy like luxury cars. I don't even drive a luxury car. Not right now. Well, I do drive a Lincoln, but it's older Lincoln. And I am thinking about another car that's a luxury car, but that's gonna be for me. But these people will be telling me, we can afford this, the women. We can afford this, but truth was, it wasn't we could afford it. I could afford it. Okay? I could afford it. And in most of y'all cases, this was going on with you too, because women date up, hypergamy. Y'all that watch one of my videos, y'all seen me talk about the hypergamy chart. We're gonna be bringing that back with some of the lives and stuff to talk about that some more too. But women date up. So in most cases, what she's asking for, she can't freaking afford because she's down here. You can. She's gonna be saying we can afford that, but really it's gonna be you. Make sure you good in a relationship too. And if it's something that you don't want to do because it's going to put a strain on you financially, let her leave. It's cheaper to leave her. Y'all already know I got a video about that too. It's cheaper. Don't break your back for her to stay. Because as long as you got money in your pocket, as long as you got a nice ride, as long as you got your own house, you're going to be able to get women. It's just as simple as that. Okay? So I'm going to go over these 3 things to counteract this a lot. I'm going to go over these 3 things right now again, right before we get out of here. Here we go. Okay? Work hard. Okay? Don't be afraid to help the woman out and stuff like that if you want to. And if you can, it's not killing you. Because there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't ever think that's enough. Just don't think that you helping them is going to don't think that doing things for them is buying you points and stuff. Don't think that that's buying you loyalty. That's what it is. A lot of guys trying to buy loyalty, and see, don't do that. That's why I got saying like, hey, look, the stuff that I can do that. Yeah, I can go down here and sign for this doggone $50,000, $60,000, $80,000, $100,000 car right now and tell them I'm not putting no money down and drive off the lot with that joker with a low payment. I can do that because my credit score is a certain type of way. But here's the deal. Am I going to do that? No. Not if somebody's not going to be helping to pay for this thing, and not if somebody's going to just take it and leave. That's what's going to happen. Okay? Love the woman. I never tell you don't never love them. Because if you don't love them, your experience with them is going to be trash. And that's not what we're here for. We're not here to have a trash relationship with anybody. We're here to have a good relationship with them. Okay? But you just got to know that dealing with women is like, it's like having a double-edged sword in your hand. Okay? You can cut your enemy, but you can wind up cutting yourself too. Okay? And don't forget that thing they just got done saying in the stats that we just got done reading, they will leave twice as fast as you. So you better love them. Like I always say in my other videos, Haddonfield, Hancock, y'all guys that be watching me, y'all already know I say it all the time. You can love her, but you better not care. That's the kicker. Love her, but you better not care, because I'm telling you that love probably not getting returned. All right? Most women that are with guys in relationships are with them for what you can do for her. That's just the truth of it. If you understand that, then you'll be better off. Okay? And don't give her everything. Make sure you are good too. Make sure you're happy. Don't go into the doggone hole to try to go in the hole. Y'all got me on that one? Don't be going in the hole just trying to go in the hole. Okay? It don't involve all of that. Look, guys, we're gonna talk about more in other videos. We finna outro here because I want to put those things out to tell guys, hey, look, how did I get away from this? All right, look, women are like fire. Okay, man needs fire. You need fire to cook. You need fire to keep you warm. You need fire to provide light. Okay, if you a caveman or whatever, but I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just showing y'all different things about fire. Okay, fire can do a lot of good things for you. It can cook. It can keep you warm. It can provide light. You let that fire get out of control, it'll burn up everything you got. And this is what you're dealing with women because you don't know whenever that fire is going to come out of control. So you always got to be standing there, even if you got to have the fire extinguisher behind your back the whole time because you might have to control the blazes every now and again. Okay. So on the outro here, I'm going to tell y'all guys this. A lot of guys are in depression about this. They did a study on it. I just got done showing you that. They just got done saying all the same things y'all already know. And here's the thing. You know women will leave faster. You know that once they leave, they don't care. I'm telling you guys, really, in my opinion, they didn't care in the first place. If you have to be a provider, in most cases, she did not care about you in the first place because women don't do that. There's a guy right now somewhere asleep on a doggone woman's couch waiting for her to get off work. He'll go pick up in her car and go home and smash it. It's probably better to try to become that guy. Because she really cares about him. All right? So, guys, hey, look, like I was saying in the first part of this, if you think this is good info, hit like, subscribe, share on this bad boy. That's the currency on this channel. All right? And because we don't really ask for tips and stuff here. This is just about getting info out to people. Even if you don't hit those buttons, tell another man about these 3 things I just got done telling you. Okay? How to stay out of this doggone depression. These guys were suicidal. Half of them was suicidal, guy. And that's not me saying it. That was the study. It's not me. So, to keep yourself straight, guys, always, 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 always choose your mental health and your peace first. So y'all, hey, this has been Tarz Donnie, y'all. This is that Go Hard or Go Home channel. And y'all, we about to get up out of here. So I want to let y'all know how that was going. And we finna get ready to roll. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out of here. Don't forget to tell other guys about this. Peace.